Okay, sorry about that. I had a little interruption, but I also had I had this magazine before, but what I wanted to point out was when I had seen this particular pattern, I knew that Calico would stitch it. And then I watched her video recently, and sure enough, she started this pattern. I had to chuckle at that. But I did pick up the next magazine. Oh, this is... Looking at the projects in here, they are gorgeous. I'll show you a couple of them that I want to stitch. One of them is this one. It's called Viviana. And this is from the Just Cross Stitch magazine, April 2015. And this is a design by Liz Almond. She does the Blackwork Stitch Along. Save the Stitches. Yeah, she talented woman. Also had this series of patterns. I've been looking at something to update my kitchen. I wanted to stitch. This will be perfect. There's supposed to be a series of 4. And here are the other, here's all 4. And I love that each cup will be a different pattern. And this is dill, and this is thyme. The other two that'll be next magazine are sage and basil. And I love this background. I love that background. So it'll look great in my kitchen. And the other one that caught my eye in this magazine, this is the one that Calico was talking about. Knew she would stitch that one. Is this sampler caught my eye. I don't know what threads are used in it or anything, but it kind of caught my eye. I kind of like the whimsy in there. And I'm pretty sure there was one more in this magazine. There's some Ukrainian eggs designs, some garden sign designs. I encourage you to look this up because it's really a good magazine. I like the patterns in it. Oh, this Hardanger piece I thought was just beautiful. I love the colors that they use. So I'm thinking I will do that. Don't know when, but I will. Mystic Stitch now has some free downloads. I don't know how long they'll be free on their website, but this one's called Gray Wolf, and I don't have a color printer, so this is actually a lot of blues in here. And so I downloaded that one, and I downloaded this one called French Graph. These are both at mysticstitch.com, free download or free pattern, or it says free on it, I know. So you might want to look there to see what they have. And I don't know how often they'll be changing their patterns. I do know that Heaven and Earth Design recently changed their free patterns, and none of those patterns caught my eye. But previous ones did, and I did download those. This one, Box of Delights by Liz Almond. This is another one I'm going to collect, and this woman is so talented. Just talented woman. So I plan on doing this sometime. Again, it's not in color because I don't have a color printer. And then, because I joined this joyfulexpressions.us, and they if you sign up for their newsletter, they give you a link to download this pattern. His name is Jesus. And the original calls for blues used in the pattern, but you can use whatever fiber you want. And I'm looking at using possibly some Mo's silks in here. So, yeah, that'll be nice. And then I also have this pattern, The Hobbit. And these silhouettes are all black, but I thought if I stitch this on black, I don't have to stitch that area. I can skip stitching that area and just leave it as it is, but I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. So we'll see. And then I also found this pattern. Stained Glass from Lord of the Rings. And this is a Heaven and Earth size project, so it would take me a while to get done. And then I also purchased a pattern that had my eye for quite a while. This is Queen Elizabeth II's coronation gown. And the original gown has symbolism of the British Empire, has maple leaf and thistle and rose, and It's just a stunning gown in itself, but this design is beautiful too. So this is one I definitely want to stitch. And this is the designer, Teresa. And she has an Etsy store, and I'll put her information below where I bought this pattern through. And I did want to show part of her pattern. I'm not showing anything that would be breaking copyright, so let me get this set up. But there's a reason that I want to show this to you. Hopefully you'll understand when you see it. On a Mirabilia pattern, here is their square, 10 by 10 square. Here is Teresa's 10 by 10 square on her pattern. The symbols are so clear to read. The symbols are in black and white. The back stitching, is in different colors for different fibers. But because her chart is a nice big graph like this, it's very easy to see what symbol goes where. So I look forward to stitching this. She is located in Spain. Teresa is located in Spain. And I ordered this pattern the end of February, like February 27th or 28th, and it arrived March 12th or 13th, so just under 2 weeks from Spain to Minnesota. And I find this just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Look forward, and she has other designs too that I've been drooling over. But I don't know, only so much a person can do at one time. So that's my haul. And so my goals are to finish the burst sampler, hit this one for my son, work on her skirt, specifically the green and the blue sections, page 1 on my white dragon, work on my three daughters each have a project, so work on those projects, and the Hobbits project. So, yeah, I'll keep busy. I also, in the next month, need this background here. My goal is to make all of my children a queen size quilt, and this one is for my son who's graduating this year. And I just got it back from the Machine Quilters. It's a very basic 9-patch half square triangle, and it's flannel, so you want to pet it. It's so soft. And it's very outdoorsy, which is very much his personality. And the pattern in the quilting, there's an acorn here, and then it kind of meanders over into a maple leaf over in here, and then that kind of meanders to the next. There's a little swirl, and over here it goes into the acorn again. So when I got it back, it really brought this project to life. Well, the only thing I have left on him, on this particular quilt, I need to do the binding. Let me show you the back. And here's the backing. So I need to do the binding. And this is, since it's flannel top and you have the batting, the back is cotton, quilting cotton. It's going to be a hefty quilt. So he definitely wants me to have it done before he graduates in May. So that's on my list of things to do also. So I am planning on doing a video on a giveaway. I'm spring cleaning, and I'm spring cleaning my stash a little bit. But I will post that later. And, excuse me, I'm going to thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, hearing me ramble on about these. But I thoroughly enjoy doing this, and it holds me accountable to make sure I get my stuff done in a timely manner. At least make some progress on projects, even when life is life. And I like watching your videos and reading your comments. So I encourage you to enjoy FlossTube for what it is, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.